Hello my darlings and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lulu and it is lovely to have you here. So today's video I thought I would do a comparison of the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define and the Tart Shape Tape Concealer. When this was released there was a lot of comparisons made, a lot of people claiming it was a dupe and a lot of hype that went around it. Now people either seem to really like this or really dislike this from everything I've seen. I thought I would put it to the test and see once for all if this is truly a dupe. So I'm going to start off with my foundation and I'm going to start with the primer. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my foundation and the primer I'm going to use is the Makeup Revolution Hydrate Primer, and I'm just going to put some in my hand and work that all the way over my skin. Now I have combination skin, but at the moment in England the weather is so cold that my skin just needs a bit of hydration. So especially with a matte foundation, which is what I'm going to be using today, I like to put a hydrating primer underneath because I love the look of glowy skin. Okay, so I've just taken 2 pumps onto my palette and I'm just going to work that over my skin. Okay, so foundation's on. I love this foundation, just to kind of update you on that. Okay, foundation's on. Just a quick update on the foundation. I love it. It is probably one of my favourite drugstore foundations ever, if not any foundation ever. I absolutely adore it. I think it is just beautiful. Time for concealers. This eye I'm going to put Makeup Revolution and this eye I'm going to put Tart Shape Tape. Okay, so Makeup Revolution. Okay, so I have a mixture of C1 and 0.5. Okay, so that is the Makeup Revolution all blended out. It's nice coverage, it's definitely not full coverage, and once I set it I think you'll be able to see better on camera because at the moment the shine and the light is reflecting off and making it look more full coverage than it is. It's pretty, but I've definitely still got some darkness there. Now time for Tart Shape Tape, and this is in Fair Beige. That is Tart Shape Tape. For me it looks slightly more full coverage off the bat. I mean there's still actually a bit of darkness peeking through. I think the real test will be once it's set in place. To do that I am going to use the Maybelline Fit Me powder and I am also going to use the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill JH07 brush. This is my favourite powder brush for under the eyes. It just fits so nicely. I'm going to work powder into the brush and then I'm just going to set. Okay, so interestingly, before I set though, on this eye it has already really quite sunk into all the little creases I have under my eye, whereas the Tarte side hasn't done that as much. Okay, yeah, so now that's set, I think you can see a bit better. I've still got some shadow going through. Okay, so now both my eyes are set. Just to have a quick look. Yeah, so there's definitely more darkness coming through on this eye. However, both of them, the coverage is pretty good. I think it's definitely closer than I thought it would be in coverage. As for creasing, the Makeup Revolution side definitely creased more and instantly, whereas the Tart Shape Tape didn't do that as much. So I think it depends what you want. I think the Makeup Revolution formula is more moisturising under your eye and has a lot more moisture in it, whereas the Tart Shape's a lot more of a drier kind of matte formula. So I'm going to wear them throughout the day, see if one fades more than the other or if they crease, just to kind of see how they are, and I will come back in a bit and let you guys know how it is. Hi guys, so it is now 2:20 and I've been wearing this concealer since about 10:30, so it's had a good couple of hours to sit on my face. So I'm just gonna have a look. Okay, so that's interesting. This eye is still definitely a bit darker, but actually this one's probably faded slightly more, so they're starting to look pretty similar. Neither look drying. I don't know if you can see, neither of them look particularly drying or cakey under my eyes. This one's definitely settled into the lines quite a bit and they're quite obvious. Otherwise it doesn't look too bad actually. They definitely could be a bit better, but overall I'm still rather happy. I'd still be happy to go out. I don't feel like I need to touch up under my eyes yet at all. So I will give it another couple of hours and then I'll come back and give you my final thoughts. So I'm back. It is now 6:30, which means I have had this on for roughly 8 hours. So I think that's plenty of time to see if there is any differences or if this really is a dupe. I'm just going to grab my mirror. I'm going to look really close at my face. Okay, so they still look pretty good, both of them, and look pretty similar. However, this side, which is the Tarte side, definitely looks better. This has got a little bit cakey and heavy looking, and it's very much got quite a bit darker right on the inner bit of my eye here, on my inner corner. The light from my beauty lights is actually making it look better than it is in real life. But I mean, overall, for 8 hours of wear, they both look pretty good. However, definitely would go with the Tarte side. So as for whether I think they're a dupe, honestly, no, I don't think they're a dupe. I think they're similar, and I think if you're not wanting to spend the money on Tarte, then it's a very good option. However, I'm just double checking this as I tell you, but for me the texture is, the texture's different, and so is the opacity. In some ways the Tarte is not as smooth. Tarte is not as moisturising, and it's a lot more of a matte kind of dry down formula, whereas the Revolution, the texture is different, it's more moisturising. You definitely can feel that it doesn't dry down, and it does settle into lines a lot more, especially on me. So overall, I think they're both brilliant concealers, but I don't think they're a dupe. I think it's close, but not quite close enough. I'd actually be interested to put the Tarte next to the new L'Oreal Infallible concealer that I tried out the other day, because I actually think that that's probably a closer dupe for the Shape Tape than the Revolution one is. But I mean, I wear them both. If I'm doing a full glam, I don't use the Makeup Revolution. I either use Shape Tape or now I use the L'Oreal. But on days that I'm doing either natural makeup or pretty much no makeup, I do use the Makeup Revolution and love it for that purpose. So I think it just really comes down to what you want and what you're looking for. If you've got really dry under eyes, the Tarte Shape Tape probably isn't the best concealer for you anyway. So overall, I recommend them both. I love them both. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. It really does mean a lot. I would love to know if any of you have tried either of these or both, and what you think and which one's your favourite. If there is anything that you'd like me to test out or any videos you'd like to see, please do write them in the comments below and I will get on that for you. It was lovely to see you guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye!